more in this one today.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Austin Riley. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate here is Tommy La Stella, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Aye.
And he misses 2-1. Today's ball game gives the Braves a chance to end the series on a really high note. A win will complete the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
The count is full.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Mike Yastrzemski is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. To third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man base to start the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In is Jorge Soler.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Albies on at first, nobody out. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The batter will be Shea Langoliers. Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory. One away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Now one down with the bases empty, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And that misses for ball one. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants. The 2-0.
Inside, ball one.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Has a look, now the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
I'm interested to see how focused they're able.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. No one on with 1 down, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ready on 1 and 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Austin Riley will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2-0 now. He waits, now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
This one skied out toward right. Yastrzemski is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. A beauty. Stepping in once again is Alex Dickerson, singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time.
0-1
Strike
the count.
one. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Hit back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So bases are empty with one gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez.
0-1.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Nope,
And this is
upstairs.
high, a ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Tommy La Stella. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1-1 to Tommy La
1-1.
Stella. This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. This
Well,
one's
that's off the
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. 1 out, bases empty, and up to bat next is Shea Langoliers. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to bat, Dansby Swanson. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch on the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fouled off.
No, that's down.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Mike Yastrzemski is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And there's ball 2 now. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Brandon Belt is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
0-1, here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Pache. First pitch coming, here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Camargo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. Adrian Almeida takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Freddie Freeman will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Into the box now, Austin Riley. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So runners at the corners with two gone, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And now the first pitch.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. Braves lead this one 5-0. So up steps Joey Bart now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he lays off for ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Slater. It was a walk in his last trip. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch on the way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Now, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the... Into the box, Shea Langoliers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now into the box, Dansby Swanson grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Langoliers rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
So here's Johan Camargo as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Up next, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Fouled away. Pache at second. Camargo at first with no outs. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Taken, but called a strike.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. 7th inning ready to roll. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, This guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
One ball,
A
two
ball
strikes.
and two strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that brings up Javi Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Fouled off.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The count now at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And it's fouled away. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. La Stella, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney. Jake McGee comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up is Jorge Soler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. McGee, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 5th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that's the second out. Next, here is Shea Langoliers. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Braves, but they're still in control, 7-0. And stepping in, Brandon Belt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Fastball just missed above the zone. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Belt is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. Evan Longoria is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Joey Bart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Now here's the first offering. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. The batter will be Christian Pache, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Johan Camargo. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Heading after it is Dickerson.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Lewis Weatherholtz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Austin Slater, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
1 ball,
1 and 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Giants down to their final out now. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. In there, 0-1. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder.
He gets the punch out as the Braves finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Soroka earns his 6th winning decision in this one, striking out 12 in the process. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The Giants, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
You gotta be happy, keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard.